Hi, it's Pat again on her YouTube. How's everybody doing?
This is Pat's React. Hello, Miss Patricia. How are you today?
I'm pretty good. I've had a pretty good day so far.
Okay, now let's take a look at your top 5 movies. Please name the titles off for me.
The top 5 movies?
Your top 5, darling.
Okay, we're going to start off with Forrest Gump. That's number 1. Number 2 is Casablanca, which is a very romantic movie about a couple that met in France, and it was during the war years. And my third is It's a Wonderful Life. This is a great movie that signifies that a person should always love their life and not think that their life would be different if they had never been born. Very interesting movie. My fourth movie is, I'm really not sure, a movie called, The Bodyguard with Rachel Mirren and Frank Farmer. Well, those are the characters in the movie. And it's one of my favorite movies because it's Kevin Costner and Whitney Houston, and they did a fantastic job portraying Rachel Mirren and Frank Farmer. And
Last but not least.
I'm sorry?
Last but not least.
Last but not least is Last but not least is The Big Chill, which is a movie about some college kids that met each other again when there was a suicide in their with the one of the main
Friend group.
friends.
In the friend group.
Yeah.
Suicide in the
Guess
friend
who?
group.
Yes. Anyway, so that's what that was about, and they all got together and reminisced about their days in college.
Okay, if you had to pick just one of these movies to rewatch tonight, which one would it be?
Oh my goodness,
why?
it would be either one of them.
And why?
Why?
Mm-hmm.
Because I love all of those. I just love the movies, and I could do the words, myself.
Okay.
Which I'm sure bothers people, but it doesn't bother me.
Are there certain scenes in the movie? Okay, you didn't pick one movie, but are there certain scenes in a movie you could watch over and over? What are your scenes that you could just watch over and over?
The scenes?
Yeah. Any scene that you could just watch over and over.
You mean on one of the movies I just picked?
Yes, ma'am.
I can watch Forrest Gump over and over and over.
Okay, is it a certain particular scene in the movie that you could watch over and over?
Yes.
He's like,
yes. No, it's just, some of the way he talks and the way he talks about his mother, and that his mother my mama always said, life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
Okay, if you could be friends with one character from any of these movies, any movie that you choose at your top 5, who would it be?
Frank Farmer, a.k.a.
Kevin Costner?
Yes. Yes.
How did I guess that? Yes. Okay, you love me some Kevin Costner.
I just love the relationship he and Rachel Mirren had. It was just, and the songs that Whitney sang in that movie. Run to You, I Have Nothing. I mean, just the greatest songs.
Okay, speaking of song, what is your favorite song off of a movie soundtrack? Because we're talking about movies.
My favorite song of the
on a movie soundtrack. Yeah.
I think it would have to be I Have Nothing by Whitney Houston.
Great choice.
Because she sang that so well, and then they did a lot of stuff behind the scenes where she said I have nothing, and it blew up on the at the hotel, and it said Rachel.
Oh, yeah. Can you give us a little bit of that song?
Huh?
Can you give us a little bit of that song?
Sing it.
Yeah. Okay, you're not a singer?
Yeah, I know how to sing it, but I don't have a voice like Whitney Houston.
I mean, who does?
Share my
Who?
Share my life. Tell me for what. That's Run to Me, I think.
That's a good one.
'Cause I've never said all my problems with you. I don't want to have to look very much further. I don't have to really go where you don't follow.
Okay. All right. Can you please give me a joke of the day, darling? You gave me a joke. Come on. A joke of the day.
I can't give this. I can't do this.
A joke of the day for your listeners to make them laugh.
Wait a minute. Who's going to be watching this?
Whoever's watching. Let me get a joke. Tell me the joke you told me today.
No, I can't say that in front of Michael.
Michael, walk out the room. Tell me the joke of the day.
This is a joke that I learned when I was barely a teenager. I heard this joke. And it was all about a joke running around the class, or that there was a guy who had Tiny tattooed on his penis. And all the girls and guys laughed and laughed and laughed about Tiny being tattooed on this guy's penis. And so one of the girls was getting ready to have a date with him, and everybody was making fun of her because they said, oh my gosh, that's going to be so boring. It's going to be like watching paint dry if she goes out with him, because nothing, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, the date happened, and the next morning all the girls were rushing around to go see what happened, and they couldn't find her. And they knocked on her door, and they couldn't find her, and they said, oh my God, I wonder what happened. And they said it must have really been awful. And so finally they found her, and she was in the bed all exhausted, and she was red and just really messed up. And Michael can't hear this. And he said,
why are you exhausted?
Olivia, what happened? You went out with the guy that had
Tiny.
Mm-hmm. Tiny written on his penis. He couldn't have made you like this. Why are you like this? And she says, do you have any idea what it said? Once he got a orgasm. A
hard.
A what?
A hard. A hard.
A what?
Hard.
Oh, once he got a hard on. I mean, I shouldn't. And she said, and the woman said, when he got a hard on, Tiny read Tiny's restaurant in Albuquerque, New Mexico. That's a Stooley joke. That was a joke we told a long time ago.
That is so funny. That is so funny.
I know if I
the
had
joke of the day.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, last video, she said if people subscribe, she would talk about the crush she had a lot of years ago. And we got a few subscribers, so now she has to say the crush because we got a few subscribers.
What, the crush from 1964?
Yes, you got to talk about the crush. Because
no, I can't.
Yes, you can. We got subscribers. You got to keep your word.
I didn't say I was going to describe it. I'll say it I'm not going to put it out because it was too long ago, and I need something to drink. Where's my water or something? Anyway, it was just a crush that I had, and it worked out okay, but not really the way I wanted it to. That's all I can say.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I didn't know that he could dance, and he could dance. I thought I was just so cool.
Okay.
Well, thank you, Miss Patricia. Thank you. And we will see you again next week.
Okay, next week I'm going to tell you about someone that destroyed my wanting to see a particular movie that I loved. But it was because the person that was in the movie wrote a book, and I did not like how she described her feelings in the book. That was totally unnecessary. And while we're talking about it, I'm talking about Dirty Dancing, and I'm talking about the book that I can't even think of her name anymore because I don't want to think about her. And I don't I watched the movie, but I try to ignore the part that she didn't like about the movie, because there were parts that she didn't like about the movie that I adored. But anyway, that's about it.
Okay, well, then we'll talk about that.
Okay.
All right.
Bye. See you next time.
See you next time.
I don't want to have to look.
Do you see how pretty you look, woman? Woman, do you see how pretty you look?
No.
Do you see how pretty you look in this camera? You should have had it like that.
I don't want to have to go where you don't follow.
All right. You want to do it one more time? You want to do it one more time?
Huh?
Want to do it one more time?
Do what? The whole thing?
One more time.
What?
That's what actors do. You want to do it one more time?
Do what?
Do the whole thing one more time.
No, we already did that.
You sure?
So we're going to redo it?
Do you want to?
No, I do not.
Do you feel like it?
No, I do not. Because I don't want to look. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. Let's try it.
Very much further. I don't want to have to go where you don't follow. Make back again. This passion of mine. I can't run to myself. There's nowhere to hide. I want house.
So, Miss Patricia, I have a couple of questions. Are you up to answer them?
Stay in my arms if you dare, or must I imagine you there? Okay, go ahead.
Don't walk away from
I
me.
know.
Okay. Let's take a look at the list of your top 5 movies. What are your top 5 movies?
I thought we talked about that.
Go for it. Just tell me off the rip. Your top 5.
I thought we already talked about Forrest Gump, Casablanca, It's a Wonderful Life, The Bodyguard, and who was it? What was Bodyguard? It was a movie about the kids in college. What was it?
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of the name of it. I just said it, but I forgot.
I watched that movie with you.
You did?
With the friends who came to the
funeral.
When they
and do you know the person? Even though they didn't show him, guess who was the person that slit his wrist?
Who was it?
Kevin Costner.
Oh.
He was not in the movie,
but he was
the one. Yeah.
Okay, what's the name of that movie?
The Big Chill.
The Big Chill.
We got good music from the Big Chill era.
If you had to pick one of these movies to reenact, if you had to pick one of these movies to rewatch tonight, which one would you go for?
Casablanca. It's very romantic.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Because it's very romantic. It's very heartfelt. It's about people that met under very strange circumstances and fell in love. And then, it's just a great movie. Things happen that they could not be together. And then it shows off that they come together again. And she tried to explain what happened, but she couldn't. Yeah. So.
Are there any scenes in a certain movie that you could just watch over and over?
Anything in a certain movie?
Yeah, like out of your top 5, is it a certain scene that you could just watch?
I didn't say my top 5. In Casablanca, it's like, here's looking at you, kid. That was one of the main things. And here's looking at you, kid, and I can't understand why the problems of 3 little people. It was just a heartfelt, wonderful story. So,
if you could be friends with any one of the characters from any of these movies out of your top 5, who would it be and why?
You know why?
Who?
Kevin Costner.
And why?
Because he was Frank Farmer and he was wonderful. I guess, yeah.
Okay, do you have a favorite a favorite song off of a movie soundtrack?
Which song? Which movie soundtrack?
Like when you hear a song from one of these movie soundtracks, does it bring back memories out of
I
your
Have
top
Nothing.
five? I have nothing with
I Have Nothing by Rachel Marron, yes. AKA Whitney Houston. And the way they did it in the movie was awesome.
Right.
But she's singing, she's already mad at Frank, but she's singing I Have Nothing is, don't let me close one more door. I don't want to hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you dare. But then, just I remember you there. But she goes, I have nothing. It lights up the hotel and had her name on it, Rachel. Oh, it's good.
I love The Bodyguard. That was a great movie. Okay. Well, do you want to leave us with a joke for today?
A joke?
Yeah, do you have a joke for today to make us laugh?
I can't think of a joke right now.
Okay. No joke?
I'll think of one soon, but not now.
Alrighty.
I left out one of the movies. Well, I didn't say it was one of mine, but it's like it should have been up there with my movies. It's called Love Actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a great movie.
What about Love Actually?
It was great. It had all these different people with different issues. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
What did you stand out about Love Actually?
Everybody was falling in love. Everybody was falling out of love, and it was just a great movie. And the very end of the movie was awesome because they used your friend Mariah Carey's song, which was great, and this little girl sang it, and the little girl was this beautiful little mulatto because her mother was black, her father was white,
mm-hmm.
and she sang the Christmas song, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And the little boy was in love with her. It was just a good movie. I love the ending. It's so cool.
And that is Love Actually?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
That's it.
That's it. Thank you for tuning in. You got anything you want to say to the people that's watching?
Oh, no. Thank you for listening. I hope I wasn't too boring or talk too much.
And this is Pat's React. We'll see you next week.
Next week.
Bye. Bye.
Don't let me close one more door. I don't want to hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you dare. Or must I imagine you there? Don't walk away from me.
Good job.
I have nothing if I don't have you. Okay. I need something to drink. Yeah, I forgot to say Love Actually. That's probably in my where's my cola? I'm gonna get lipstick on my thing.